What's the most disgusting thing you've ever done? 1. I shared an office with the most untidy person. She used to leave coffee cups everywhere until they grew mold. I had been off for a week and was in the office doing paperwork. I would normally remove all the mugs but hadn't got round to it. I sat my coffee down and went to take a gulp, accidentally picked up one of the lumpy moldy ones. I could feel it slide down my throat. I couldn't drink coffee for ages. 2. I was like 15 and was at Six Flags with my friends. We took shelter at the food court during a rainstorm, so it was pretty crowded and we were huddled by a trash can. I had just made a comment about how I was too broke to buy anything when this guy came up and tossed a perfectly good tray of chicken tenders in the trash. They were sitting upright in their container, not touching any other garbage. Only one tender was missing, but everything else was seemingly untouched. Yeah, I ate it. 3. Worked as a waterproofer. One day our supervisor sends us to a barn at some random farm. Turns out a random guy, homeless, had been living in the most dire living conditions I have ever witnessed. He was given a place to live, the barn. In exchange he worked for free labor. Not only was it completely illegal, but this place had rats, trash, a random toilet that turned brown. It reeked. His bed was literally stained all over. The homeowner was a complete nut job who wouldn't let us turn down the work once we realized the situation and thought our questions were hilarious. We ended up calling the police and a welfare check on this man. He was mentally unwell and clearly in a serious situation. He could not escape readily. It was actually inhumane what we witnessed. The fact the homeowner thought this was okay was beyond my comprehension in my early 20s. 4. I ate a 20-year-old chocolate bar. I thought it tasted pretty bad but still ate the entire thing. I obviously didn't realize how old it was until after. 5. I once tried a dare to drink a blended mix of random fridge leftovers. It was as awful as it sounds. 6. Former EMT here, doing CPR on a 70-year-old woman whose home would have made a great segment in Hoarders. I remember looking down and realizing I was kneeling in literal pounds of dirty litter, lightly covered by some old wet newspaper. Not to mention the rotting food and mold everywhere. Her trailer also had no AC, you can only imagine the smell. We didn't get her back, but we went at it for a good 45 minutes. 7. Drank out of a parking lot puddle with a used straw I found. I was 5 and really thirsty.